Hello YouTube, Alan back with, God, it feels like an age since I've been in front of camera doing a video. But yeah, packaging pickups time. I'm very belated because I've actually got several packaging pickups. But we'll start with one simple one because I want to send a thank you out to a good friend of mine on the Sega 8-bit forums and on YouTube, Gordman. In fact, I did a request video from this week as well, so we'll call this Gordman Week on Irish Nerd Live. But a few weeks ago, he sent me a PM. I can't remember, it probably was on the Sega 8-bit forums, basically saying, I noticed you were missing such and such a game to your Master System list. It's one of the trickier ones you got left to do, so I've kept an eye out for them, and I've seen it on the German eBay. I said, would you like me, but it's a German auction, do you want me to act kind of like a middleman? I can, pay for it, you send over the money and I'll post it on to you. So I was like, I was kind of actually a bit busy right at that time, but of course when I heard the game I was, oh yeah, that is one of the trickier kind of 3 or 4 left. It's in around the top 3. Probably is number 3 I figure on the list. So I was definitely interested. It just gets what condition and all that sort of stuff, price, and so I was nearly going on his judgment as much as Anton, but I trust his judgment. So if he felt it was in decent enough condition, I would agree, and as it turns out, there was plenty of photos and whatnot, so it was grand. It worked out very nicely, and I don't think he even had to pay for German postage, so I didn't even pay double postage or anything. Absolutely excellent, win-win all around. So with that said, what is the game? Now, this game, as I said, it's one of the, I guess it's verging between uncommon and rare. It's so hard to kind of call a game rare and all that. It's uncommon to scarce, and its value hasn't gone crazy, but with the way things have gone with collecting lately, it's so hard to know. Games that have been similarly valued a year or 2 ago have gone up to like 200-300 quid at times, more. I mean, Masters of Combat and Champions of Hockey, they would have been near enough the price range, maybe a little more, and now they've gone crazy. So when the chance arrives, and this was basically 40 quid, 40 euros actually. So I said, you know what, maybe it's better to be safe than sorry and just plunk down the cash and kind of get it done with and out of the way with. I had been thinking I'd probably end up spending about 30 sterling, maybe 35 sterling, so yeah, it's in around that. Oh, game in question. Holy cow! I spent 40 quid on a Master System game! Ah! Yes, it's Home Alone, starring Kevin, and from the picture, called first picture in the auction, you see this and you go, oh, this is grand, nothing really wrong with it. And there is a little water staining at the back. It's not too bad, and after all, it's going to be sitting on the shelf, I'm not going to see. A bit of sun fading on the spine, which is probably the most disappointing aspect, but again, it's not too bad. And it is nice and complete. I think there's a little curling or something on the menu, but it really, perfect condition, really. I don't mind. That's great. So it's great to get a manual at all. So many people seem to throw them out. Oh, so annoying. But yeah, Home Alone. Apparently it's different to the Mega Drive version. Let's see if we can see some screenshots. Kevin, you got to go around, trap the bandits. It got okayish reviews, but it was a late release game, late 1993. Is it? Yeah, 1993, 20th Century Fox. So it's 7109. Late release, and I guess it didn't sell that well. So it's been always a scarcer title, and it does pop up in the German market a bit more than everywhere else, but it still wouldn't be common over there. So yeah, absolutely delighted to get it out of the way. And Marco happened to seal it up on top of the packaging in a nice little, it was a keep your food fresh bag. Keep your Home Alone cartridges nice and fresh, crispy fresh. And I must say he's got very nice handwriting too, much nicer than my scrawl. So if anyone's ever received a package from me, they'll know all about that, scrolling on the front of it. But yeah, that's one of the tricky ones out of the way. I guess Buggy Run is the hardest title to get left. Well, that and Smurfs too, but I'm not really targeting that because I'm not going to spend big money on it. Literally 40 quid is close to my limit for a Master System game. Oh yeah, I meant to mention, this is meant to be pretty decent, but short. So I'll give it a go at some point. Give it a whirl, sure. That's why you buy them, is it? Or is it just to sit in a shelf? Oh, that whole playing versus collecting debate. But yeah, that brings me down to, what, 7 to go? About 7, so really getting near the end. And as I said, Buggy Run, Smurfs, and Robocop, or Robocop 3, are probably the tricky ones left. Everyone else is very manageable. Just a case of waiting to pick it up at the right price. You know, I'm in no rush really, so I'll tip along and, you know, get them as they come up. But yeah, those other ones are going to be a bit trickier. So if anyone else happens to spot a great auction, let me know. Yeah, but anyway, thanks again to Marco for his help. Really appreciate it. And go and check out his website. He got some great interviews. He shows off his collection and whatnot. Most recently, he put up an interview with I can't pronounce his name. He's a French guy who does absolutely amazing reproductions. Like, they are incredible quality. You've got to go check it out. Like, I'm envious of the quality. That they're just so good. Yeah, go check that out. Go check out Marco's website too. Links below. I'm putting in a link. Jesus Christ, it's too much work. I better take another break from these coming in front of camera videos. But anyway, next time around, I've actually got a box of goodies sitting down there, but that's for another video. We'll see you again soon.